Genesis Advertising and Public Relations firm, better known as Genesis APR. Here at Genesis APR, we use creativity and communication to help with your next event or project. We offer services that include event and project management, newsletters, flyers, brochures, business cards, and so much more. Contact us today to schedule your consultation, 734-436-1075. We want to see you there. Thank you so much.
Welcome to InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you.
Welcome to InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you. Welcome to InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you. This is your host, Chantel Michelle. Thank you. This is your host, Chantel Michelle. And you and I am your host, Chantel Michelle. Everybody, welcome to InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you. I'm Chantel Michelle. Girl, Chantel Michelle, and here at InTheKnow, my name is Chantel Michelle, and I am your host, Rich Girl Chantel. I'm your host. This is InTheKnow. Hey everybody, it's your girl Chantel Jackson. Hey everybody, it's your girl Chantel Jackson. Hey, here I am. I am Chantel Jackson. I am your host of InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you.
It's a night of Valentine's love, Saturday, February 12th at Andiamo Celebrity Showroom, up close and personal with Peebo Bryson. Join us for an intimate evening live with Peebo Bryson with special guest BETH.
And I know I just gotta release. Time can
Tickets at Ticketmaster. Also by phone, call 586-268-3200. Saturday, February 12th. Don't miss Peebo Bryson with special guest BETH.
Hey everybody, welcome to unveiling the greatness in you. I am your host, Chantel Michelle. Come on, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is 8 p.m. It is time for us to get ready for another great night here. Monday nights. We're here every Monday night at 8 p.m. InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you. What are you doing tonight? Tag, share, and invite someone. If you're watching us on Facebook, where you can watch us Facebook Live. We have some people that are watching on, I guess they are inside of an event that we actually created. They're watching inside of there. Also, you can watch us on YouTube. So please watch us on YouTube as well. And also watch us on the one.tv. I am so excited to have in our midst tonight a fabulous guest. You all got to get these numbers up. Let's go, because I don't want you to miss what's about to take place tonight. When I got the email that this young lady was asking if we could have her come on, listen, it was a no-brainer. I've known her around about the way through a personal friend of mine, the Glam Doctor. Shout out to the Glam Doctor who also helps us with our makeup. I didn't get to her tonight. There's so much going on, but I just wanted to make sure that we get these numbers up because I want to make sure you get to hear her story. She has some really great things happening, and we're gonna do our we're gonna go back to our segments. Tonight is the artist edition. We have the artist edition. She's a recording artist with Anise Records. Also, I believe she's the CEO also of that particular record company, and she is the background singer for Kim. We're gonna talk about some more. I want to give it all away. First of all, y'all need to get these numbers up. For real. Let's go. Those who are on Facebook, those who are on YouTube, tag, share, and invite someone. Let them know that InTheKnow is on and we are ready to get started. So we're going to come back, but I want you to listen. You ever heard of feel-good music? I call it feel-good music, music to make you dance. Listen, this may be, we love the Lord up in here, but sometimes, I get a little, I want to hear some music with some good singing that feels, soulful singing. Honey, I didn't get a chance to really before hearing, like I said, I know Beth, her name is Beth. I know her like from afar. And I've seen her on doing background for Kim, which is like one of my favorite artists, right? And so, but this weekend, honey, I sat in the room and I listened to every last song that I could listen to that she made. Oh my God, y'all are in for a treat. So we're going to come back right after this. Go ahead, get these numbers up. We'll be back. We with the gospel truth. We're going to go into the gospel truth. I got to tell y'all some truth about a special day today. And then we're going to talk about friendly advice. This is the season of love. Y'all like my dress? It says love because this is the season of love. Yes. And that's what I love about this artist that we have coming. She has some love songs, and Kim, he a love song man. I am so excited. So get ready for some good music, good time tonight, something different, something fun, something fresh. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you.
Listen, y'all better ask somebody. That song right there, I was like, that's my new theme song. Free! Free! I'm free! Y'all better, that song right there, watch, I'm blasting that. I'm blasting that. I was blasting that on Saturday. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. This is InTheKnow. I'm your host, Chantel Michelle, unveiling the greatness in you. We got started a little late, so we're not going to prolong the time because we got to get our guests on. I know it's the hour is growing late. So I'm so glad to have again on this. Oh, let me turn this down. Hold up. I was still listening to the song. All right. So listen, can you all hear me? Okay, good. You can hear me. All right. So this is the gospel truth. This is our segment where we give you a little truth about something that you may not know. Guess what today is, y'all? Next week is Valentine's Day. Well, guess what today is in gospel truth? Today is National Send a Card to a Friend Day. Who would have thunk it? Come on, it's Send a Friend a Card Day. That is today. I know you probably saying it's 8 o'clock at night. The mailman done came and gone, but guess what? You could send them an e-card on tonight. Send them an e-card. Send someone, not right now though, because we need y'all to stay on, stay tuned. But before the night's over, or do it tomorrow. Just say belated. It's national. Happy belated National Send a Friend a Card Day. Do you understand? You can Google the days, the national days. It's all kind of national days. National Hot Dog Day, National Kiss Day. Yeah, send a friend a card day. Thank you so much. All right. So that's the gospel truth. Listen, we're going to come back with friendly advice. Let me tell you something. Next week, this time, a lot of you will be out. You will be hanging out with your boo and your husband and your husband. Some of y'all might even go out with your husband. And then you might just go out with your situationship. Whatever you're going to do next week, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. And this is the season of love, which we should exhilarate love every single day. But something about this time of year, love is in the air. So I am so excited to have in our friendly advice when we come back, Dr. West and Dr. Shantae Warren, they sent us a video. They are relationship navigators, and they sent us a video talking about love. So we're going to hear that right after this short break. And then right after that, y'all ready? Get ready. We're going to have none other than our guest, Miss Beth. Beth is on tonight. And I don't Griffith Mantley, but I know we are calling her Beth. Well, you all know her on Instagram as Beth Always Sings. Listen, come back. Don't go nowhere. Get your popcorn. Go to the bathroom for a minute. But I want y'all to hear this message on love. But we'll be right back with the friendly advice right after this.
No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with InTheKnow Cosmetics, available on InTheKnowcosmetics.com.
Hello.
Hi everybody, we are so happy to be here on this friendly advice, to give some friendly advice, some friendly tips talking about love. Greetings to you, Chantel Michelle.
Okay. Friendly advice about love. Love is,
What is love?
love is, she's always right. Love is just is being sacrificial. I think love is allowing us to lose ourselves for the benefit of someone else. A lot of times we focus and we fight on wanting to be right, both versus just wanting to come to a common ground, a common understanding. And I think love helps us get to the point where I can understand that we can agree to disagree, and it doesn't take anything away from her or anything away from me, but yet we can still coexist and both be happy, even though we don't agree.
Yeah, when I think about love, I can't help but to think about the scripture where it says love is patient and love is kind. So it's something that I believe that, honestly, I would say I learned from you. about
Love
being
is teaching.
love is teaching. As far as being very patient, being patient and being kind in being patient. I think sometimes we can be patient, but what is our posture in our patience? While we are in a process of showing love, especially in a relationship where you're talking about having an unconditional, the love of God, because everybody's process and change is different, and it comes at a different time. So I can remember times with you when you were very patient with me when I was going through my transition and just kind of, I believe, growing and finding myself and coming into the fullness of who I am. And you stuck with me during that process. And I'm sure it was not an easy time, but that was an example of love being patient and being kind, maybe even when you didn't necessarily want to be. So I would say, just as some friendly advice to people in relationships, be patient and watch your posture in your patience. Make sure that you are operating in that kindness. And when the word talks about love suffers long.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
but it doesn't mean that you have to be abused.
Oh, that's good.
And so suffering long and going in the right direction is not saying that we tolerate abuse, but I also believe that love is being able to communicate without cutting. We have to be able to communicate without cutting. And I think a lot of times we don't watch what we say or how we say what we say, and that's a lack of love if I can't focus on communicating without cutting.
That's good. So this is just a little friendly advice from us.
Yes.
We want to wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. Find somebody to show some love. Show somebody some love. And I challenge you all to maybe, love on someone who maybe you feel like really needs it, to show some love. We do show people love, and sometimes the same people, and it's nothing the matter with that, but I'm going to challenge myself. I want to challenge you to show some love, to go out of your way, on this upcoming week, and extend and show some love to somebody who you may feel, I believe that God will put it in our spirit, somebody who needs, just a little bit more love showered on them. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Show some love on today. Remember, love is the standard.
It's a night of Valentine's love, Saturday, February 12th at Andiamo Celebrity Showroom. Up close and personal with Peebo Bryson. Join us for an intimate evening live with Peebo Bryson with special guest BETH.
And I know I just gotta release. Time
Tickets at Ticketmaster. Also by phone, call 586-268-3200. Saturday, February 12th. Don't miss Peebo Bryson with special guest BETH.
Hey everybody, we're back. And now, yes, it's clap it up. People gonna be in his house this weekend. So if you don't have anything to do this Saturday, which is the 12th, make sure you hang out with Beth and Peebo Bryson. What a fabulous time you will have. Listen, those who maybe want to celebrate Valentine's Day a little bit early started this weekend all the way into I got big feelings about that, but amen, hallelujah, he's coming. Thank you, Lord. Anyway, I want to come to people, but I can take myself. I got that. For those who you can take yourself, but that is okay. I can take myself, but I do want to go on a date, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Amen. All right. Anyway, listen. Tonight, I want to invite tonight to the show, but let me before we get her on, I want to definitely. Oh yeah. Oh, guess what? Next week, we are going to be having it's on Valentine's Day. Our show, we still going to air next week. Honey, let me tell you about this show right here. Right here, right here, right here. Listen, I need all my ladies. We need a studio audience. If you would like to be part of the studio audience, I need you to, you could be a gentleman too, but most times I did this is the fourth time we did this show. Valentine's Day edition, InTheKnow Valentine's Day edition. Why are you still single? Why is he still single? Single, saved, and it was celibate. We did the celibate one. We did find some guys that were single, saved, and celibate. I'm just gonna let you know that, but this one's not that one. I don't know. I'm not saying they not celibate. Lord have mercy. All right, let me get off of that. Single, saved, and successful. We're gonna have 6 men, very successful. They are men of God, and they love the Lord. And but is this? We want to know why you still single. And we're also going to have our Dr. Sabrina Jackson is going to come on, the people expert, and also the Russians who are relationship solutionists, counselors. And we're just going to talk a little bit, candid conversation. It's going to be real, raw, and relatable. We're going to get to the nitty gritty. Why are you still single? All right, that's next week. So tune in. We will be here. You can watch us while you're on the date and all that. I mean, maybe not while you're on the date, but you know what I mean. If you're at home chilling, this is a great time to watch us next week. All right, so let's get on with the show. We are so excited. Well, I am. Are you guys excited? Come on, pump those hearts. Pump those hearts. Come on, that's right. Pump those hearts. We are so excited tonight to have with us none other than Beth. I like to say, I was like, like I said, when I was contacted from her, I want to say, I told Donnie that, Ron, if you're watching, don't get me. Beth will tell me who you are. I know it's Ron, but I'm trying to see if it's her management or her publicist. He's really nice. He's really, really nice. But in the meantime, in 20 time, we're going to have none other. You brought her up before I could introduce her. I want to do the introduction. But anyway, everybody, welcome to In the Know, none other than Beth Griffith Nantley. I hope I said that right. Welcome to In the Know.
Thank you
How
so
are
much.
you, Beth? Oh
I
my
am great.
God.
How are you? And thank you so much for having me on your show. Thank you so very much.
And you are most welcome. Listen, viewers, while you are tuning in, go ahead. Yes, pump those hearts, those cares. Go ahead and give a shout out to our guest, Miss Beth. Beth, is that your stage name? Do you use your whole name? I want to address you right on tonight. I got Beth Griffith. I knew that. You must have got married because recently.
No, I perform under Beth.
Got you.
There's kind of been like a mix up. So originally when I came out as a solo artist, it was Beth. And then
Got you.
I did that TV show, and then they made it my entire name, but that is not
Got
what I
you.
go. So I
It's
prefer just
Beth.
Beth. Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you. So y'all give it up for Beth on tonight. I want to make sure I get it right. I want her to be like, I went over
No,
there.
it's
She couldn't get her
okay.
name right.
It's
All right. So
okay.
let's get on. Your bio is so extensive. And I didn't even know what this I was. I prepare for all my shows. I'm just gonna let y'all know all of y'all important. Anybody that's been on before, you are important. But Beth, let's start off with this. You are a sing. No, sang. You sang. Sang,
Thank
not sing. You sang. I
Thank
have known you from afar.
Okay.
Rashida, the glam
Yeah.
doctor, is a really good friend of mine.
Yes, we love
And
the
she
glam doctor. I just talked to
don't
her
come on,
tonight.
give
I
it.
love her. She did you
I,
watch her.
yes, we love you, Rashida. And she's always said great things about you. Oh my God, she loves you. And she
I love her.
yeah, ain't she a sweetheart? She's
Yes.
definitely a sweetheart. And she actually her staff does my makeup when I'm next week. I'll be in their chair. This week I couldn't get there because I was doing too much today, but decided to do my own makeup tonight. So but nevertheless, I never really got a chance to, and I knew you did backup for Kim. So I love
Mhm.
Kim. Give it up for Kim. Somebody say Kim. Give it up for Kim.
Right.
So I've watched Kim, and this weekend I
Mhm.
began to prepare for the show, And give it up for Ron. Ron is amazing. He is amazing. Give it
Yes,
up for
he is.
Ron. Can we get some hand claps for Ron Leffert of Anise Records Promotion? That's what he is. There it is. She got the notes right here. He reached out and I said, Beth, he was like, he's so sweet and humble. I'm like,
He's incredible.
he is incredible. I'm like, girl, what's the name of now?
I
Girl,
love.
we made it. We made it. All right, let me put this silly. This is me, though. Beth, listen, during your lifetime, who was your inspiration? If we talk about your career, when I started listening to your music, I literally was mesmerized. And I'm not just saying this because you're sitting there. I wouldn't, if I would, I'd be like, oh, yeah, it was good. I was
Thank you.
sitting there like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this girl, she's a Detroiter. But oh my goodness, there's so much God has in store for this one. And we'll talk about
Thank you.
that soon before. So let's talk about in your career, how did you get started in music? What was who was your inspiration? How did you get started in music? How long have you been singing? I know it's like 3 questions, but in one.
That's okay. It's a great question. So I think what started it is, my father was one of the Funk brothers, and there was always music in the house. He was always playing music, playing the piano. So I always heard the music, and just kind of fell in love with it at a young age. I think the artist that influenced me the most was Whitney Houston. I watched her as a little girl, and wanted to be like her. And I remember just seeing her album cover, and seeing her stand there on the back of that album cover with that swimsuit. She was this tall, lean,
Yes.
brown, dark skin, short hair. I saw myself in her. And then
Wow.
also reading and researching her because I was just mesmerized by her beauty and her voice. I started
Yes.
researching her, and I realized or came to find out that she and I have the same birthday, which is August the 9th. And I was even more in love with Whitney. So I just studied her and wanted to
Wow.
be like her. She was the main influence besides my dad, starting out and
Right.
then watching. And I just wanted to sing, my voice wasn't developed as a kid. It was really bad,
Mm.
but I kept
Mm.
singing. And part of it is because I have a rasp in my voice, but as a kid,
Yeah.
and you don't have your tone developed and you have this rasp, it's like you growling and it just didn't sound good.
It did sound
So I
good.
had developed. So as I got older, got in school, got in the choir, started listening to my voice and learning how to sing, um, and studying different artists and having teachers. I started to develop, and that's what just influenced me, just the knowledge and the thirst for music and singing. And here I am.
Honey, here you are. Give it up. That is excellent because Whitney Houston, literally, one of my I'm like you. Greatest love of all, everybody already know. Karaoke, I'm singing greatest love of all. Period. I don't care if y'all like the way I sound or not. I'm singing greatest love of all.
But it's just great.
She is great. And you also you got to uh be a body double. I think I read a body double for her in
Mhm.
Sparkle. Talk about that a little bit. That had to be. Did you meet her?
Oh yeah, it was I still think about it, and I'm like, how did this even happen? They were casting for it when they were shooting a lot of movies in Michigan. Sparkle came here; they were doing the remake of the movie. So I just went down there to just audition, just to be an extra, and had no idea I was going to be cast as her body double and her stand-in.
Come on.
So
Look at God.
the course of that, it was like, being able to be in the same room with her, seeing her every day for about 30 days, watching her act out every scene just about in that entire movie, because every scene that Whitney did, I had to do first. So if people kind of know what a stand-in and a body double is, the scenes that she didn't want to do or she didn't need to do, back shots, things like that, I would do those things. And then the scenes before she went in the room to actually do it, the I had to have on the same clothes or either the same color clothes so that the producers
Okay.
and the tech adjust the lighting and everything. So I got to be around Whitney for like 30 days. It was like incredible. So it was every day it was a good morning, hey, how you doing? And it was no full conversation because we were on set and we were working. But I did get an opportunity to speak with her, to introduce myself, to let her know we had the same birthday, to tell her that I was just,
Wow.
enamored by her. And so I got a chance to do that. I got a chance to take a picture with her. So for me, knowing that she was the main influence as to why I wanted to
Mm.
sing, I wanted to be like her,
Yes.
and I saw myself in her.
Yes.
Um, I was able to tell her that. And when I tell you, that's just the most priceless thing to me ever.
I can only imagine. I just love how God orchestrates stuff because
Oh, yeah.
literally you went down there to be an extra and you end up being her body double. Where they do that at? Only God could do that. Only God could do
Only.
that. That is amazing. Wow. And so, as I heard you talk about church, so you grew up singing in church in the choir.
No, actually, no. I was not a church kid. I was not a choir kid.
Oh,
The
okay.
choir was full. My
In
father was
school.
a
Okay.
musician, and we did musician things on the weekend. My dad had a gig on the
I
weekend.
understand.
Sunday wasn't for
Yes.
church. Sunday we got up and went to brunch. So it's really usual because a lot of people will ask me, did I sing gospel? Did I sing in church? And I'm like, no, I was not brought up in the church. But later in life, I got into church and things like that. But yeah, no, I go to church
Honey,
now.
girl, let me tell you something. You anointed.
Thank you.
It's from birth. It's just something that God just and you were born with it. And whether you went or not, honey. Somebody prayed down the line. I'm telling you, I know. Let me tell you.
Well,
Do you
the
have any
crazy thing
siblings?
is my grandmother and my aunt, who I never knew. My father's mother
Uh-huh.
was a gospel, she played in the church. And then my
Mm.
father's sister was a gospel
Mm-hmm.
singer, but I never knew her. She died before I was born. So my father would often tell
Wow.
me I sang like my aunt and I inherited her voice.
Ooh,
I don't know what she sounds like. I never met her. I saw one picture
ain't
of her.
that
I have,
something?
yeah,
Wow, that is something. Yeah, definitely. I believe it's in the blood. It's definitely was passed down. All right.
yeah.
So, any siblings? You got any
I have
siblings?
a brother
Cause
and
y'all
a
have
sister, and neither one of them are in music.
really. I was about to say y'all have like the gospel group. I'm not the gospel group, the
Mm,
singing group, and you know how y'all would grow
nope,
up and singing together. So neither one of them sing. Okay.
nope.
Okay, so you got that inherited gift. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we did talk about your dad being part of Motown. Like that is
Mm-hmm.
amazing. The funk town with the Funk Brothers. This is the Funk Brothers?
Yes, yes, the Funk
Okay, the
Brothers.
Funk
Yes,
Brothers. I have to look them up because that there he is, your dad. Wow, what an amazing lineage. How
yeah.
things begin to evolve out of life. That is something. What an amazing. Let's talk. So, did your dad ever? I know you said you saw him sing and you heard the gigs. He went to the gigs. Were you able to sing with him in any way growing up, or you were still kind of developing in your voice?
My father, the Motown music had left and gone to Los Angeles. They were here in
Oh, by
Detroit.
then, okay.
They
Right.
left, and they did all of that before I was born. So my father
Got you.
still played music, but he didn't really do the Motown thing anymore by the time I was born. I think I got a chance to perform with him one time. They did something back in, oh goodness, CBS did a television special at Hart Plaza many years ago, and they did this Motown tribute to Motown thing, and I was able to perform with my dad that one time.
Oh, wow.
A lot of fun.
Awesome.
And
I
I
know
think
that.
oh
Wow.
gosh, I don't even remember how old I was. I was so young, but they let me sing, and my dad was playing, and it was a couple of the Motown musicians that were still alive at that time. They brought them in. It was a great thing, but they did it at Hart Plaza. It was outside, and I remember CBS did it because it was on TV, and I was so excited to be on TV and to perform with my father. So yeah,
That, wow. That's so amazing because as a
yeah,
child, like you
I
said,
was probably a teenager when that happened. I don't even. It was a long.
wow. So, Detroit, great things come out of Detroit. You being
Mhm.
one of them. And then
Thank.
Kim, like
Mhm.
Kim, his story alone, I need somebody call him. I need him on the show because his story is amazing.
It is.
His story is absolutely amazing. Tell us, how did that come about? How did you get to be backup singer with Kim? And we're going to show a clip. They got to show this clip of you and Kim singing. Let's show this clip real quick of you and
Okay.
Kim performing. Show this clip, producer. Wrong one. Wrong one. That's the wrong one.
That's a good
No, we're
clip
gonna go.
though, but that's
That's a
not.
good clip. Yes, I totally agree. No,
That was a
it's
lot
the
of fun.
Motown. We're gonna talk about that next because that is amazing. Girl, you sound just like her. But we'll get to that. I don't want to give that away right now, but you sound just like your idol. Can you, producer, do you have it? Oh, he said one moment. So he said one moment. So talk about let's go ahead and talk about the gig, if you want to say the job. Well, I don't know if it's a job. The experience being background for Kim, and you sing like this clip we about to show. Y'all sang it like for real.
Oh yeah, that was a fun thing. That was celebrating Motown. I think it's the Motown 60th anniversary that
Yes,
we did at Orchestra Hall. That was a great thing. Shout out to Robin Terry, the CEO of Motown,
yes,
and the Motown Museum. But I started working with Kim. I've been with him about 9 years, and
I
he was
know.
looking for a background
Wow.
singer. I had previously toured with Anita Baker for 5 years before that,
Okay.
and I wasn't, and somebody called him and said, I got a great singer for you. And
Hmm.
he picked me right
Here we
up.
are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 9 years you've been background singer for Kim. What an
Yep.
amazing experience. Wow. How
Yeah,
is
he's great to
for
work
you? I
with.
don't know
I
if you
love
could,
him.
he's yeah, he's totally like you can I can tell like he is like every time I hear all of his songs, I literally once again, I'm mesmerized. He's another one I could play. I have. It's not one song. You know, how some people like, damn, he shouldn't have made that every song, and that's the truth. So, producer, do we for real?
His
Producer,
songs
do
are
we have
good,
that
yeah.
ready? Yeah, 10 seconds. We gonna pray. All right. So, since we have that particular clip up about the you saying, I didn't even know they did this. I watched a couple of episodes of Dance. Is that Dancing with the Stars? Hold up. Let me get this clip. They got all my notes here. When you sung Whitney Houston's song with
Mm-hmm.
dancing, excuse me, thank you, Dancing with the Stars, you got a
Mm-hmm.
chance once again to exemplify and give homage to one of your somebody that you love, who you grew up,
I did.
wanting to be like. This is amazing. Let's go ahead and show that clip, and we'll talk about Beth's song. I mean, Whitney Houston's song, but Beth sang that thing, honey.
Share my life, take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside, I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. If I don't have you.
Ginger and Val.
Beth, you should Rashida in the comments talking about when was this? Talk about that
So listen,
experience. How did that happen?
that was 2016,
Oh
season
wow.
22. Icons Night, Dancing with the
Wow.
Stars. I was
Come on.
so nervous because that was totally live. And
Woo! Honey.
the rehearsal process for that show is just so much. You know, you rehearse 13, 14 hours, everything is live, there's nothing
Wow.
taped, and you have to
Wow.
be perfect and syncopated with what you sing because it's perfect and syncopated with the dancers. You cannot change what you do. Whatever you do in rehearsal, you have to do it live. So hats off and kudos to the singers that sing for Dancing with the Stars. That's really, really a hard job. I had an opportunity to do it. Shout out to Ray Chu, who is the music director for Dancing with the Stars. I love Ray. And he gave me a call. He says, listen, we got so many songs to do this night. My singers can't handle everything. I know you can sing, Whitney. Can you come out here and do it? And I was on the next plane, gone. And it was probably one
Wow.
of the best things I've ever done because it stretched me. It prepared me for live television.
Mm-hmm.
And it also put me into SAG-AFTRA, which I'm grateful to be in
Mm.
that as well. So what that show did was prepare me for when I went to the next television show that I had to sing on live. I had no idea where my life was going to go, but God orchestrates those things. You just move.
Yes. You just move. I like that, Beth. You just move. You don't ask no
I just
questions.
move. I
You
just
just
go.
move. Wow. So I think the clip is ready with you and Kim. We're going to double back a little bit. Let's show that clip
Okay.
with Beth and Kim singing at Motown's 60th anniversary. Y'all get ready. This is amazing.
Okay.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
Remember the day I set you free?
Yeah, babe.
I told you you could always count on me, girl. From that day on, I made a vow I'll be there when you want me, some way, somehow. Come on. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Motown, make some noise.
No wind, no rain, no winter's cold can't stop me, baby.
Oh, no, baby.
'Cause you are my
Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'll be there on the double. Just sing for me all night.
My love is alive, way down in my heart, even though the miles apart, baby.
You ever need a helping hand? I'll be there on the double, just as fast as I can.
Baby, there
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
baby, there
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all, I call that Beth. I call that feel good music, honey. That you
Yeah.
just it's that music that we grew up on. I don't know how young you are. I don't say oh how young you are. But that's the music we grew up on. You know, that was before our time, but still, I remember this how that song would play, or even on Saturdays, we would be cleaning up. Those times we would that and Clark sisters. We would my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother would play, or my aunties would play, right? So, what is the experience with you? Even now, you're moving in music, and now you appear on The Voice.
Um, what
How was that?
it was it was super exciting. Um,
Okay.
doing that show, I took away a lot of stuff, in terms of growth,
Yes.
more confidence,
Woo, honey.
experience. I would not trade that for anything. There, a
Mhm.
lot of times you learn when you're kicked out of the nest, and you're
Mhm.
told to
Okay.
fly. And that was one of the situations where I didn't really want to do the show because I honestly didn't want to feel like I was being put on Front Street and being
Yeah.
judged.
Yeah.
Because
I
as an artist,
understood.
there's a lot of insecurities that I have. There are some
Wow.
fears that I have. When you're out there singing and you're being judged, you think you can sing, but does everybody else think you can sing? And you don't want to hear anybody tell you that you can. And I didn't want to be voted off and sent home. And those are things that are realities for a show like that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But if you know what I'm saying, but for a solo artist and for a person that is looking for more and looking for different, you have to do more and you have to do different. So I
Yeah.
felt it
Absolutely.
was beneficial for me to just throw myself out there and see what would happen. And I got an opportunity to work with two incredible artists, one being an
Girl.
EGOT winner, Kelly Clarkson,
Yes.
John Legend. And the mentoring that they gave me is something that I'll take with me forever. And so I'm grateful for that experience. I gained a whole new fan base. I gained a whole new
Honey.
level of confidence. And I'm
Girl.
happy and I'm proud of myself that I did it.
Come on. I need y'all to clap it up. I am proud of you right now. Honey, show this clip. I don't even like this song until you sang it. I hated this song until I heard you sing it. Somebody play the clip right now.
What?
I put a spell on you, cause, cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I ain't lying. I ain't lying, no. You know I can't stand it. You're running around, you know better, Daddy. See, I can't stand you. Put me down, 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 down. See, I put a spell on you, 'cause you're mine. Yeah, I love you. You know I love you, love anyhow. And I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now. You hear me? I said I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're
Listen, you better say, wait, this gonna sound so crazy. That's when I heard the church come out of you right there. That's when I heard the
But what's
gospel
funny is
come out of you.
I don't even like that song either. But I
Yeah,
mean, sing it.
yeah, you, honey, yes. All right, that song right there. My ex, used to sing that song to me. Talking about he put a spell on me. I was like, I hate that song. Shut up. And then I heard you sing it. I have a whole new love for it.
I mean,
Come on,
you know,
y'all, give
it's a
it up.
song. They do it,
Yeah,
you know, they do it on most of the singing shows. But
right.
that song actually stretched me and it pushed me. And the thing is everywhere I go and perform now, I perform that song. So
Wow, give it up.
yeah,
That you sang that. You
thank
sang that.
thank
Honey.
you.
And when you went down, you went low. I said, you better, and them low tones that you hit. And you went to the low tones to go all the way and end it with that. Yes, honey. Yes.
I
Yes.
gotta thank
All
John
right.
Legend for that. I gotta thank John Legend for
Wow.
that.
Oh, yeah. Talk
We
about
had
that. Working
whole,
with them. Yeah.
yeah, you
Talk
know,
about that a little bit,
you
how that was. Yeah.
it was great. You get a song to do, and then you work on it yourself, and then you go to your coach and you sing it to them, and they kind of tell you. And I had started to work on how I wanted to do the song, and he was like, no, I need you to just go crazy on this song. I don't want you to sound cute. I just want you to just go ham on it. I want you to go low as you can go, and I want you to go as high as you can go. And I said, okay, I'll try it again. And this was all in a rehearsal, and I
Wow.
sang it again. And he says, I don't want you to pay attention to me. I don't want you to think about me being in the room. I just want you to sing it. He said, close your eyes and just dig. And when I closed my eyes and dug, did what he told me to do, that what you just heard was the rendition I came up with. And when I opened my eyes, he was standing there just
Ooh.
clapping just like this. And I was
Yes.
like, what? He was like, that's what I want you to do. And so that's how I do it. And that's how I perform it
Give it
now.
up.
And I'm like,
I'm
okay,
telling
John
you.
Legend told me to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
He was all in, honey. He was like, and all of them gave you a standing ovation. Did you get to meet all of the did you get to say anything to all of them, or just how did that work with
Yeah, you know, when you
Kelly and
have, there's so much that gets cut out of the show when it airs on television, everything that's edited out. When I initially had my blind audition, Kelly turned around for me and John Legend turned around for me. Um, Blake and oh, I can't even remember everybody's name. The other two coaches didn't turn around, and
okay,
they
stupid.
literally,
Oh, okay.
well, no, and they, what you all didn't see, where they were literally going back and forth apologizing to me, telling me that they didn't turn around, that I should have been a four-chair turn. But they said what
For
happened
sure.
was when they saw John turn around, they assumed I was
They
going to
knew
pick
it.
him, so
Yep,
they didn't
go
turn
with him.
around.
Yep.
And they were
Okay.
literally, when I say they were cursing each other out like profanity, so they bleeped that whole segment out of them going back and forth, like, you big, you stupid, you like back and forth. You know, it was
Oh
hilarious.
my
They had to edit it out because they couldn't air that on television. And so I met
God.
all of
Right.
them, and they all gave
Oh.
me a hug, and they were like, "We're so sorry we didn't turn around. You should have been a four-chair turn, whatever, whatever." So it was really fun. They were all very, very nice, and I had a great time, and I will take that with me forever. I mean, my blind audition got over 1 million views. I mean, you don't see that. You
Ooh.
don't get that as just an independent artist performing like that. And I had another video when I
Exactly.
went, that was probably 5 or 6 million. So I'm grateful for the experience and the exposure that I got from doing that show.
Come on, give it up again. Back on the voice. What
Thank
season was
you.
that? What season was that?
Season 16.
What year was that?
So actually, it was season 16. So actually, this month, it's been 3 years.
Wow. Don't time fly? We
Mhm.
having fun? You've
It
done
has
so
flown,
much.
and I am forever grateful. And I'm glad I went on that show because it has just totally changed the trajectory of my career. I'm so
And
glad
there's
I did it.
more to come. And there's more to come. More to
Thank you. I
come.
received that. Thank
So,
you so
oh my God, so many more. A couple more questions, and then I gotta be obedient. God gave me a word for you, and
much. Oh
I want
wow.
to share it with you. And He's
Okay.
been dealing with me since Saturday concerning you and your career. So I gotta deliver the
Oh,
word of the Lord. Yeah. So I just wanted. I did tell Ron. I said, let her know if you can. He was, oh, she'll be fine.
okay. Okay.
So Beth, you have sung also with some notable singers. You have some more things coming up. with your career. I see you. You've been background even for Anita Baker. Where did my Beth go? I don't see her anymore. Where did she go? Where did she go?
All right.
Oh, I see you now. I'm doing. So you sang with Anita Baker as well.
Yeah, I did 5 years with
Wow.
her. Just shout out to the legendary Michael J. Powell, who started the group Chapter 8, where she started. And Mike
Right.
took me to Anita and was like, I think she'd be a good background singer for you. And Anita said, okay. And I toured the world with her for 5 years. That's actually how I met Ron, who contacted you
Okay.
guys. And that's what I love
Oh
about
wow.
Ron, because Ron met me when I was working with Anita, and he saw me when I was a background singer and has been there watching my career just grow. And so I appreciate him
Wow.
so much. I'm so honored that he's working with me now, and just being a great friend and help to me now. Um,
Absolutely.
so yeah, Anita's just was a great experience for me. Great international travel, a great lessons learned. She was a great role model to watch, a great
Mhm.
strong Black woman handling her own
Mm.
business and commanding the
Wow.
stage, and just being one of the most generous people I've ever met, one of the most
Wow.
strong strong artists that I've ever met. And it was just an honor and a privilege to work with her and to work for her.
Awesome. I love Anita
And the
Baker.
name Beth Always
Everything.
Sings that I have, she gave me that name. So when you guys see my social
Oh,
media and everything, she named me that. Yeah.
she named me that. Wow. Wait, is Anita Baker? Is she from Detroit?
Yes.
Wow, Detroit ain't no joke. We ain't new to this. We true to this. All this music coming out of here. Beth,
Right.
now listen. Out of all the accolades of being a this phenomenal artist, honey, this the way you perform, your grace, your poise. Then
Oh,
I
thank you.
said, she done wrote a whole book for the babies. Sweet as that. Anytime I turn to do this, look at this. I am beautiful
Did.
inside and out. Talk about this. Tell us what inspired you to write. This is amazing.
Well, that's kind of like my story. When you go through the
Oh
book and you
wow.
you you see Beth the caterpillar that turns into Beth the butterfly. That was
Oh,
me as a little kid. I didn't feel pretty, I didn't feel beautiful, I didn't feel smart. All of those insecurities that little kids have. I was always the tallest, the skinniest, big eyes, the darkest one. I had big teeth, didn't grow. You know how old people say you got to grow into your head.
going to your
I had grown into myself yet. So I was funny looking and all this kind of stuff. And I just didn't feel secure or self assured. And it was teased. And I think kids deal with that and they don't always know how to handle it. So this
Mhm.
book talks about kids, in a lightweight way for them to understand it, because it's for, first, second, third grade, around about that age, for you to
Mhm.
understand that
Mhm.
if people are mistreating you, if they're teasing you, if they're not being nice to you, you don't have to stick around. You don't have to be their friend. You can go tell an adult, go tell a grown up,
Right.
but there's going to be some people that will be your friend and love you for you. And also, kids need to know that they have to grow and to develop, like the
That's
caterpillar got to
good,
turn into
Beth.
a butterfly. So I was a
That's
caterpillar
good.
then, and I didn't know it. So that's kind of like, the whole process. And I'm feeling butterflyish now. I got my little
Honey,
wings
you
and
a
I'm ready to go.
butterfly. You a
Yeah, so
butterfly.
that's
You a
what the story is
eagle.
about. Right.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. I love it. So many great
Thank
things
you.
coming up for Beth. So many great things coming up for you. And before we get into the word of the Lord, let's talk about you have this concert you're going to be performing at this Saturday with Peebo
I
Bryson.
do. I do. I'm so excited. This Saturday I'll be opening the show for the legendary Peebo Bryson, and we're gonna
Peebo
be at the
Bryson, honey.
Andiamo. Yeah, he's incredible. And
Yes.
we'll be at the Andiamo showroom that is on 14 Mile and Warren. 14 in Van Dyke, I think
Warren.
it's in the Warren
Yeah.
area. It's 800
Right.
seat venue. It's really
Can
nice.
you?
It's
Yes.
intimate,
Yeah.
and I'm just excited. I'll be there with my band. We've been rehearsing and planning an incredible
Ooh.
show. I got the bomb dress for y'all. Like, I'm just
Ah,
excited. It's be a lot of fun. The
This
glam
is going to
doctor's gonna
be,
do my face. It's gonna be
oh,
nice.
it's on. It's on. I
Yeah.
totally agree. I totally agree. Listen, if you all are have nothing to do, or even if you have some change your plans, get out here. How can we get tickets? Is it at the box office?
Yeah, so they can contact Andiamo's showroom.
Okay.
Um, I don't have the number in front of me, but you can
We can
contact
get it.
Andiamo's
They'll
showroom.
get it.
Or the easiest thing to do is you can go to Ticketmaster and type in Peebo
Okay.
Bryson for Detroit area. It'll pop right up.
And it'll pop up. You all hear that? Go to Ticketmaster. You can call the showroom at Andiamo's 14 Mile, and they said it is on 14 and Van Dyke.
Mm.
Listen. You also are getting ready to go on tour. Little Birdie told me you're going on tour with Kim. Is it Kim? And
Yeah.
who else? Who else
Yes,
is on
Kim
that
and
show?
Babyface. It's the Full Circle tour. Also, the incredible Sherry Shepherd. That's a 26 city tour, and we'll be
My God.
leaving soon in March to head out and go do this. And we'll be going across the country. I'm so excited. I'm honored. This is my my third tour with Kim, and
Wow.
it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to perform. I'm excited to just see people's smiling faces in the audience. I'm excited to work with my boss again. He's a great boss. I love working with him. And I've been able to just watch him grow over these past 9 years, and to
Yes.
be in a front row seat watching him open for people and then be on a ticket with people. And then now he's
Mm-hmm.
headlining this tour. And when you're able to
Ooh.
see that
Wow.
manifest, you know that you can
Yes.
do it. You know that it's tangible. You
Yes.
know you can do it.
That's it.
So I've been
That's
watching
it.
him grow, and I'm sitting up here saying, "Yep, I got next on that one." So I love
Come
it.
on. You done prophet, girl, get out of my word. Get out of the word of the Lord. Okay, so we are getting at the end of the show. How can people contact you? Y'all need to follow her. Y'all need to get her music. Wait, it's one song, producer. Now, when you talk about you ain't a butterfly, I mean, you ain't a caterpillar no more. This song right here is
What song?
it. It's, hold up. It's that one, honey. Wait. Oh, hold up. It's right here. Hold up. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? God next. God next. You just said it. Play a minute and 8 seconds of God next right now. This song right here, y'all. This gonna make you move. They won't let you download it.
It's okay. They can go
Okay,
listen
listen.
to it. It's called
I was
God
just about to
Next, and it's
say,
basically saying that if you see other people and they're doing their thing, don't count yourself out. You keep working. You keep working hard because you got next on it. You
come
see
on,
everybody else
listen.
that's their, and your season is coming.
This is so true. That song right there, you was straight up. No, you weren't even a butterfly. You was whole lioness.
Well,
You
I'm
was
a
just so
Leo. I
pretty.
can't help.
Oh, that part. Man, that song, y'all say, yeah, that's a hit. You doing that with Swifty, McVeigh. Is
Yeah.
Eminem on that too?
No,
Wow.
but
No, he's not.
he Swifty comes from the D12 Eminem camp, but Eminem's not on it. It's
That's
just
what that
Swift,
means. Okay,
and
so that's what, okay, I
he's
read that
incredible.
wrong.
That's my brother. I love him. I'm grateful that he graced that track. That's produced by the incredible Marcus Divine, hitmaker, the Heat Miser
Yes.
Marcus Divine.
He's a
So
Detroiter.
I love the song and I love the collaboration that we did together.
Listen, all of my post engagers, please grab that link, put it in the comments so they can see that and go listen to that song. It is amazing, amazing. Then you did a cover on Anita Baker's "I Just Want to Be Your Girl." You
I
got
did.
what?
That's
Oh Lord, go talk about.
oh.
He got the link now. I want them to see that. I just want them to see a minute and 8 seconds. Can you play it real quick? Then we're gonna wrap up. Here it goes. This night. Woo! Come on, Jazz. Oh, oops, that was my fault. My bad. It's okay. Hey,
No,
no,
but
no, no,
listen,
no, no, no. We good. No,
yeah, it's nothing
sis.
serious. But honestly, people I love that song, and sometimes it's
That
just
song.
me, my opinion. Sometimes you gotta say what you gotta say,
Right.
and that's how I feel.
That's how, no lie. I was like, yeah, that's right. But I know this
It
is
wasn't no
talking
other
about
way to
producers.
say it.
It wasn't no other way to say it. Beth, that song right there, your whole demeanor. I said, this right here, this is an anthem, another anthem that some of y'all just need to get in the mirror and say, I got next, right? Because guess what, Beth?
Yes.
You got next. That song is
Thank
so
you.
prophetic. Yes, it's so prophetic. It's so prophetic, so much so that that's what God had spoke to me. He began to show me your career, and he even began to show me even the things you have already spoken about. So I'm not going to, well, God did show me that you were like, I heard the scripture that said a prophet is not honored in his own country, in its own. What that means generally is speaking is that your own people will not even love on you, and it's not, or appreciate you, I'll put it like that. How when you go abroad, or you may go into another state or city, but God said this is the season, and God said this is the hour that he is expanding literally your borders. And even as you have served in other venues, God said there will be people. Beth, I kept seeing Beth, 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 Beth. And I kept hearing the echo in the realm of the spirit. It begin to go far, begin to go far. I even saw and I heard God say that you are exemplifying worldwide, not just in America, but you will go worldwide in your own right, says the Lord. God said the background has been your place, and you have served in that place. And God said, the Bible declares that be faithful over a few, and I'll make you ruler over a much. God said you have been faithful in the background, but God said this is the season, the hour that the background is going to begin to fizzle out. And God said you're gonna be like the movie you were in with Whitney Houston. You're going to begin to sparkle. And God, I literally hear your name ringing in the realm of the spirit. I hear Beth, 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 and it's an echo that goes even out, even in, I see Africa, I see in other lands, even as we saw like Michael Jackson, how Michael Jackson, everywhere he would go, he was known. Even Beyonce, and I'm not comparing you to them, I'm giving that as an example because that's what God is showing me, that you will just not hit territories with other people across the world. You went with Anita Baker, and that was good. You went Kim, and that is good. But God said now he is taking you, and God, I literally see him raising you up, and I see him showing you off, says the Lord. God said you are going to begin to sign contracts. I even see movie deals, and I begin to even see more books. I see a book on your life, like your life story. God's going to begin to have you write and scribe in this season. God said there's a book, another book inside of you that's going to exemplify, yes, the children's book, but there's going to be something for adults to read, even women that have felt how you felt growing up, even women, even men as well. God said you have not been forgotten. God said you've been on the backside of the mountain, but God said you are getting ready to go on the top of the mountain, and literally you will begin to sing aloud. And I even see like a inspirational CD, or not CD. We don't do CDs no more, but an album that will exemplify the anointing that's on your voice. Even in like it won't be necessarily like gospel music, but it will be something inspirational that people. It's like, oh, we are the world. Not that song, but you know how we are the world. It went how it went. This album will begin to transcend barriers, transcend racial lines. Even in the realm of the spirit, God showing me like you have a heart for people who have been injustice and people who have dealt with racism. God said, you are going to be one of those ones who begin to see and things will begin to break off even people's lives, even in concert, as you sing in concert. And people might say, well, she's not singing gospel, but God said there's an anointing on your voice to break the very back of the devil. Depression will be broken off. People will hear you sing and they will be depressed and they will begin to be happy. They won't even know why they're happy. They will forget about their problems because God said he has anointed you in your mother's womb and you have been anointed and appointed. And God said, I stamp approval on you even as a little girl. God said, I have had my hand of favor on your life for good, says the Lord. And God said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, or your family. I even see that you're going to relocate, but it won't be forever. Out of Michigan, it's like you're going to have two homes. That's what I see. It's like you're going to be in two places. You're going to have a home in the sun place somewhere where it's hot, and you'll still have a resident here. But God said, this is not your resting place forever. God said, because there's a people that he has called you to, even in like I said, entertainment, not just singing. You're going to be, even as you did the double for Whitney Houston, even as you sung some of her songs, God said, there's going to be more calls for you to do things that she even like a tribute for her. And you're going to be called on in this season, says the Lord. And even as you obey, God said, your obedience even to him, even in your prayer time and even in your time of meditation and as you thank him, God said, you have a strong spirit of gratefulness. That's what I see. I don't know you. I've never met you in person, but you can tell me if any of this making sense. But I literally see like you have a strong spirit of grateful. Like you just grateful. You grateful before Thanksgiving comes. You grateful, grateful, grateful. Literally, on the Messiah, God said he is saw your gratefulness, and God said it has come up to him as a sweet smelling savor. People have even, oh my God, I hear you. Even tonight, even I saw how, even about, that show you was on, even the gratefulness and your extent of gratefulness, even concerning that thing that even hurt you, concerning that thing that tried to tear you down and tell you and make you feel less than. God said it was to show you that you were more than just a show. You were more than just a singer. But God said you are anointed for this, says the Lord. And God said, yes, you not only do you have next, God said you have now, says the Spirit of the Lord. And that is the word of the Lord. What Whoosh.
Thank you.
And I
I
pray that
received that.
makes sense. Amen. Praise God.
Thank you. Yes.
Hallelujah. Y'all.
I received
Go
that.
ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I
Beth,
received that.
this has been
And when you
go
said the
ahead.
grateful, I am always grateful. The joke in the family is I'm always saying thank you, and they're like, you don't have to say thank you all the time. And people who know me, I always say I'm just so grateful for the opportunity. That is me. I'm always. And my husband just walked in, and he knows I'm always saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I'm grateful." That's me. So
Wow.
that is I'm grateful for every opportunity that I get. Yeah. So thank you so much.
My God. Y'all give it
Thank
up
you.
for my new friend. Y'all new sister. Come on. My new sister. Beth.
Thank you
Beth,
so much.
what? Listen, tell us how we can. I follow you everywhere. So tell our viewers who might have just saw you for the first time, how they can reach
Thank
you. Don't be calling her trying to be her backup thing and try to give her your CD. But honestly, how can we reach you?
My social media. I'm always
Okay.
on Instagram, which is Beth Always Sings, and then
Yes,
Twitter. Beth Always Sings, the same thing. My website, BethAlwaysSings.com. And
I
then I'm
love
on
it.
Facebook, and it's just Beth on Facebook.
Listen, Beth has grace. Listen, Beth. Now you done did some amazing things already in your career,
Thank you.
but
I'm
you ain't
about to say
seen
I'm so grateful. I'm
you,
grateful.
but you ain't seen nothing yet, sister. Just don't forget this little old show when you get on out there. I'm gonna be, hey, come on back. Grace us with your presence. But you already
Listen,
there
one
now, and
thing that
I'm
I
grateful.
say, is that the platforms that I've been able to be on as I am going through the process,
Come on.
I will always come back to them. I see a lot of times in my experience that people start to grow and spread their wings and they forget where they come from. And I never want to be that person. And I always have people around me that keep me accountable. They don't ever have to
That's good.
snatch me back. I'm not, that
Right.
type of person. But I tell them all
Right.
the time. I said, if I ever start acting like,
A diva.
I'm too good for anything, I said, I need
Mm-hmm.
somebody to come slap me upside my head. And my husband is the first one, because he'll
Your
tell me,
husband?
sitting there watching TV, and he said, hey, I need to holler at you for a minute. So I have wonderful people
Oh,
around me that keep me
that's
grounded,
awesome.
and I'm so appreciative of that. And we were talking about the glam doctor. I was just telling her, she's one
Yes.
of my day one. She was there with
Yes.
me when I was first taking my first photos for music, and
Wow.
doing my makeup for me, and when I'm trying to figure out what to do and how to do it, and when to do it. Rashida's always been there. So I call her, she's one of my day ones. And people, like I
Yes.
said, who have been there from the very beginning, I keep those people with me. Rashida does my makeup. T Money does Third Eye Photography. He
Your
does my
pictures.
photos. Those are my day ones. Those
Yes.
are the people who were with me when I didn't know what the heck I was doing or how I was going to do it. And
That's
sometimes I
awesome.
still feel so. For you to extend your platform to me, I thank you. You're there. You know, something else come up,
Thank
and
you.
want to talk about new music and exciting things that God has opened the door for me. I would love to come back on your show.
And we would love to have you. And matter of fact, you have a CD or actually have an album coming out March 22nd.
Yeah, my single is coming out called
Single.
Let Me Be. And so
Let
the
me be.
single will be March 22nd. The album is coming out in June. And then
My
in
birthday month.
between that, in April, I have a
Okay.
collaboration that I did with a smooth jazz artist. His name is Blair Bryant. And
Okay.
Blair, look him up. He is absolutely incredible. And Blair is Najee's MD, because I've worked with my Najee as well.
Najee
And
too. Girl, you.
yes,
Woo, wow.
yeah, I toured with him the latter part of last year. Probably did about 10,
Okay.
15 shows, something around in there.
Wow.
Had an incredible time working with him. And that's how I met Blair. And Blair called me and asked me to do a remake of Sade Kiss of Life. So that's
Woo!
going to be out in April.
Y'all better get ready for this good old music. This that good music is good music.
It
I'm
came
so
out
excited.
incredible. It's all live.
I
And
oh
when he
my God.
called me, I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me? I'm like I'm freaking out." He was like, "No, I think you can do it. I want you to do it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a shot." And it just came out so good. So it'll be out on his album. I think it's April 15th, if I'm not mistaken. But his name is Blair Bryant. I'll be promoting it as well, but it's actually on
Okay.
his album. But it's a beautiful song. You all know Kiss of Life, Sade, classic.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
it will be Kiss of Life, Beth's version.
Best
So
version. Come on, y'all. Once again, y'all give it up for Beth. Woo! Beth always sings. Thank you, Beth. I pray you have enjoyed yourself tonight as much as I have. I am starstruck, and I'm just gonna let you know this. I am, and you have. She's so humble. I love the humbleness. That's why you're going so far. Your humbleness. He who goes low, Lord exalts. That's his spirit.
oh,
And you are
thank you.
so humble,
I
and
don't
that's
even
a
have no
good thing.
lashes on, girl. Don't
You
even.
look amazing. You are absolutely gorgeous. The devil is a whole lot trying to make you feel ugly. I hate him. But
No,
anyway, that's a
I'm
whole nother life.
yeah, no, I'm fine. But yeah, it's I'm so I have been blessed to do some great things. I've been in the room with some great people.
Yes.
But I love to connect with everybody, and whatever God blesses me to do, it has nothing to do with how I just kick it with people. So this is just me
I love it.
all every day.
Give it up for Beth,
For real.
everybody.
This is
She has.
me.
I love it, and I love it. Yeah, I'll have to. Me, you, and Rashida gonna have to go out or something. Go hang out
Oh
and get some
yes, I
dinner or
would love
something.
to.
That would be awesome. You know, my dad is Apostle Wayne T. Jackson. I know you've been over to Impact Network as well.
Okay, yes, yes,
Yes, that's
yes.
my father.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dad. I'm the oldest girl. It's
Oh,
9 of us, but I'm
awesome.
the oldest girl. Yeah, so we've been knowing
Yes.
we were bound to meet, and this is a
Yes.
great
The
way.
pleasure is
Yes.
all mine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Give it up again tonight for Beth. Thank you again, Beth. Have a great night. Thank you,
You
Ron,
too.
for the
Bye,
connection.
everybody. Thank
Bye. This has been great, everybody. Thank y'all for staying on. We had some few sound issues, but we made it through on tonight. Listen, don't forget to follow Beth. Go listen to all her music. I think the young ladies, excuse me, my post engagers, the ones that help us get the word out about the show, share the show, put all those amazing clips and links in. I saw Courtney Benjamin on. Courtney Benjamin is a hey Courtney, him and Christina been knowing them for some time. I think I saw Jervis on Rashida. I love Rashida. Thank you, Rashida. Thank you, everybody. Donnie and Nikita. Hey, Nikita. Hey, Felicia. Everybody, for all y'all D people, yes, we do have fun. This was the artist edition of In the Know. Next week, we'll be back. Once again, I thank you, Beth. Thank you so much for joining us. Listen, next week, we're going to be here live still with our Valentine's Day show. We have 6 single, saved, and successful men. They ain't even ugly. Why are you still single? Why are you still single? Why are you not? I'm being silly. But we are going to have a candid conversation with them with why are you single? Why are you still single in these days and times? There's so many beautiful single women out here, but some of them crazy, we know. But anyway, listen, we're going to have Dr. Sabrina Jackson on. Also, the Rushings will be on as well. We will put that flyer out so you all can start sharing it. We will be back next week. Shout out. I gotta pay some bills. Shout out again. Peebo Bryson and Beth will be at the Andiamo Theater in Warren. So look that up. Go see them. Just have some fun this weekend. Also, shout out to JD Edits, my son, who was kind of doing junk tonight, but he got us together. He got the lights and the camera up. God bless Jonathan. God bless all those that do hair, makeup. Rashida, the glam doctor, also her team does my makeup. Also, Latoya Harris, my hair, my outfit. I bought it somewhere at one of these boutiques that I'm always shopping. Y'all pray for me. If you would like to help us bring you more content, you can always donate to In the Know 313. Donate to help us bring you more fabulous content. We just don't do this. We actually put on a whole production. Like my whole house is lit up. Like my neighbors probably thinking, what is she doing? But anyway, so this all does cost. So go ahead and donate to In the Know 313. Shout out to one of the best producers in this world, and that is Blaine Irvin of The One TV. You can watch us on www.the1tv. And if I forgot you, try to my head, and I'm all my post engagers, Jasmine, Bass, the newest one, Donnie, Salam, Kat, everybody, we love you. Have a great night. We was long tonight, but it was worth it. We'll see you next week.
No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, there is a force that unites us all. Join the movement and let your lips do the talking with InTheKnow Cosmetics, available on InTheCosmetics.com.
Hi, I am Genesis Maple. I am the CEO and founder of Genesis Advertising and Public Relations Firm, better known as Genesis APR. Here at Genesis APR, we use creativity and communication to help with your next event or project. We offer services that include event and project management, newsletters, flyers, brochures, business cards, and so much more. Contact us today to schedule your consultation, 734-436-1075. We want to see you there. Thank you so much.
Welcome to InTheKnow, unveiling the greatness in you.
Welcome to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you.
Welcome to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you.
This is your host, Chantel Michelle. Thank you. This is your host, Chantel Michelle. And you, and I am your host, Chantel Michelle. Everybody, welcome to In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you. I'm Chantel Michelle. Girl, Chantel Michelle, and here at In the Know, my name is Chantel Michelle, and I am your host, Rich Girl Chantel, your host. This is In the Know. Hey everybody, it's your girl Chantel Jackson. Hey everybody, it's your girl Chantel Jackson. Hey, here I am. I am Chantel Jackson. I am your host of In the Know, unveiling the greatness in you.